questions. But I switched to Holy Paladin and to learn yesterday, and I'm having trouble with completing Silver Proving Grounds. How do you maximize your single target healing? I'll tell you what, so those of you having trouble with Proving Grounds, I'm going to do them right now. So I will give you a couple Proving Grounds tips here, and what I'm going to do for them. So watch this, guys. I'm not the best at Proving Grounds. I've done Endless. I've got the Proven Healer title, but I'm by no means amazing.
Watch your back.
So I'll show you exactly what I do. I'll walk you through it step by step and talk you through it.
Guys, have a good night.
See ya. Have a good one. Thanks a lot. Okay, so you can use health stones if you want. Flasks, foods, those things help. Spirit trinkets also help out, but this gear does get scaled down, right? I'm pretty sure down to 630. Proving Grounds scales you down to 630, right? Doesn't it? Oh, so it scales the shit up to where you are?
Greetings.
I can't remember. I could have sworn it's scaled down to 630 like I did in Miss Pandaria. How do you get the proven titles? By doing endless proving to 30. So here, I'm going to do the gold one. Okay, let's try Sparty. Actually, I haven't done the gold one this expansion yet. So, I'm going to beacon auto here. I'm going to also beacon, let's say, the Dumbass Mage. So things you want to be doing pretty often here, again, using Holy Light where possible. I'm going to stun this guy. I'm checking my bleed debuff right now. I'm not sure if I am. So things you want to be doing often, interrupting, like that one. Kick the assassin, it tells you, right? Or he kicked him. Someone tried to throw up Eternal Flames. Like, look how much mana I'm down right now. I've just been using Holy Shock, Interrupt, a Stun, and Holy Light. That's it. Okay, now this bitch right here. This one has to be stunned and interrupted. I'm going to get the next stun on him in a second. There. And you see Key the Assassin kicked him? Well, that's a waste. Right here, the stupid rogue right now is... God, I wasted that debuff thing. He was hit with the magic debuff. I wanted to dispel at that point. Now, if it's the mage, for example, Cavan, well, that's fine. Watch this. He takes some damage, not a big deal. But it's more of a big deal when what's his face? When one of the melee get it. And if you get the debuff on you, just run it out and use Divine Protection. So I'm going to dispel it because I have the mana. So these Hive Stingers are the worst. And you see a bleed debuff up there. Gotta get rid of the bleed debuff. I'm waiting there, I'm gonna stun him now. I'm gonna get the next interrupt as well. So that's a lot of raid damage I just prevented with a stun and an interrupt. And now hopefully my little moron teammates will do more. So little things to pay attention to. When I have my Infusion of Light, you should always see a Holy Light. If you ever see a flash of light going out, when I have this little proc up here, I did something wrong. So every time that buff spawns, I should be using Holy Light. Every single time. Now, I mean, we're really behind because our DPS is severely lacking. And I mean, you can bubble, you can bop this... Well, there. I bopped the debuff off, the Ripper one. So it's a lot of things that you're paying attention to right now. You can throw up Hand of Sax. Clemency's pretty decent. There, good. He's got a Shockwave sometimes. And these Tunnelers aren't too bad. And I haven't used Avenging Wrath a single time yet. There. Having that bleed debuff on the tank is pretty bad. One thing you can do as a Paladin here is taunt. Feel free to taunt shit off the tank. You will not die. There. Now, of course, you can't mana regen during Proving Grounds, so it's a bit of a bitch. Can't remember where these ones spawn. Okay, we've got a Tunneler, which gives me a bleed debuff. There, I got rid of it. For a Holy Light. Things you can be doing as well is beacon swapping. So it's on me right now. Watch what I do. Divine Protection. And I keep healing the tank. I take minimal damage. Shit. Totally forget that one spawned. so I should have dispelled him. I made a couple mistakes there. Oh, I thought I got the fucking interrupt. Come on. Interrupt's on cooldown. See, I'm annoyed there. So I'm going to beacon the other guy here. Dispel him for sure, the tank. Holy Prism, look how strong of a heal that is. Okay, next interrupt. And like my dumbass DPS, they're on the wrong damn target. They should be on the other guy right now, right? So you want to beacon swap. Like, I'm doing a really shitty job right now with this Proving Ground, but I'm really focusing on telling you guys what I'm doing. Okay, we got our couple Rippers here. Now these Conquerors, they get big, so you can throw a Hand of Sacrifice when they do get really large. Likewise, you can also taunt. Take a bit of damage yourself. And they get more on taunts back, right? Because he's a dumbass. Or you can cast Blessing of Protection on the tank at that point when he's tanking, when he's enraged. But I blew too many cooldowns, obviously. A lot of it is just practice, and I thought it was a little bit easier in Mists of Pandaria when you had tons of cooldowns to use between Divine Favor and Holy Avenger and Avenging Wrath. There, we're only at wave 7. I'm down to 50% mana. It sucks. There, I stunned this guy on his very first cast. There. Look at the next interrupt here. Prevent lots of damage. Pop myself right now. Throw a Hand of Sack on this dude. So I had the bleed debuff right there. Instead of healing myself and wasting all that mana, just cast a quick Blessing Protection on myself. I still have my bubble available, so I could have done either one. I can throw a beacon on myself because now I'm taking a lot of damage and just heal everybody else. Yeah, you really want to minimize your mana usage. Mana regen trinkets go a really long way here. Okay, and that was wave 7. Unfortunately, again, you can't drink. I'd love to drink. I have no spirit right now. Okay, we got a Flame Caller here, which we're going to interrupt, and the big-ass Conqueror dude. So we're going to try to interrupt this little lava shit. We both interrupted there, which was dumb. I'm going to stun him now. There goes his Bloodlust. I'm going to give my... shit. Now, your tank will use his shield wall when he does drop low. You want to minimize, you don't want him using his shield wall. You want him using it for when he really needs it, which is some of the really tougher waves. Okay, and that was wave 8. 2 more waves to go. And now you see my mana regenerating a little bit more slowly because my intelligent dumbass group there was actually doing their job. Sort of. Little Holy Lights here. Holy Light, again, is mana positive, mana neutral, depending on your spirit. Or Flash of Light is not, so I'm using very minimal other heals. This group is Flame Caller, yeah. My hot's rolling now. So we give this guy a Hand of Sack, and now the other group has split up here. So now I'm dealing with this shit. Gotta make sure I dispel. Throw up some Eternal Flames on the raid here, on the group. Now this Hive Stinger's a bitch, right? This is the raid wide AoE damage that I really need to prevent. So I'm gonna stun him now, so he's... I'm just gonna dispel myself. And now the Aqua is next highest priority because he throws that debuff out there. So it's on the tank, I need to dispel it. Right? It's a lot of decision making of when you do things and when you don't do things rather. And now it's 20 seconds to kill this guy. Since my mana is okay, you know, I could also denounce right now if I really wanted to DPS, but it's, you know, what mana is it? Yes. Can you pass me mana? There's announcement then. And now I have, yeah, it's the last one, Tunneler. Should I top off the tank here? There we go. Get rid of the bleed debuff. I think there's another wave here spawning or something. Maybe not. But yeah, some waves are harder than others. You need to know when to use your cooldowns. So again, this is where he's, you know, really big. I can use my Flash of Lights at this point, or here I'm going to cast a Blessed Protection on him. And now he's going to beat on the mage for some fucking reason. And I'll give my, there. Yeah, there we go, that's what it was. Use his Ice Block. I really fucked things up there. Use my Devotional right here. There is a Singer, so this is the worst wave right now. So make sure I'm interrupting that bad boy. Dispelling. Give him a sack. God damn, very white damage. Spell here. Like, you also have to look at their positioning, right? So, if it landed on the Hunter right now, it'd probably be a bad idea because these guys are pretty close to each other. So it depends. If the Hunter's really far away, I can let him take a debuff and not dispel him. Because I know he will not die. As long as there's no other raid-wide damage going out. There you go. And that's Proving Ground Gold. For those of you looking to Proving Grounds. So again, you use your full arsenal of abilities. I made a bunch of mistakes there. I'm out of practice. Hand of Sacs, Hand of Freedom, I used their Blessing Protection. I taunted, I used my wings. Dispels, stuns, interrupts. They're all key for Proving Grounds, guys.